All right, everybody, how we doing? I am going to go through a rather large mail day today, and I showed up yesterday with a bundle of packages on my doorstep, and so I'm gonna go through a 35 or 40 card mail day, somewhere in that range. That includes a DC Sports order, and I won't take out cards out of top loaders so that it's not too crazy long. Try to get through it efficiently. Yeah, maybe a quick blurb about, why I like the card, why I bought the card. The first one is going to be this eBay standard shipping package. And okay, yeah, so this is a set. This is for a set I'm building. It's the 2002-2003 SP Game Used Jersey Auto, and I've referenced it in the past. I won't even take it out of this, but I referenced it in the past. This is the Tyson Chandler. I think this was his rookie season, and so I've seen these ones go for a little more than I'd like in the past. That's why I haven't gotten them. Thankfully, I ended up picking this one up because I thought that it ended up a price I liked. So that's that one. We'll take a look at this kind of fatter package here, which I imagine is the DC Sports one. And the DC Sports one, I mean, I'm always looking to try to combine shipping when I make an order on DC Sports. Usually there's a card on there that I like, and I'll try to combine shipping, especially on the lower end stuff. Like if it's a $2 card, and I can get it for $1.50 and free shipping or whatever, you know what, that might be nice. I will say about DC Sports, I don't feel like they're great with condition issues. Like a lot of cards I get from them do have condition issues, scratches or nicked corners or whatever. And so just proceed with caution and take a really good look at the pictures and the scans when you're ordering from DC Sports. The first card is actually, I can see it kind of peeking through here, is the card that I bought the whole order for. This card was the card that, let me put this down. This was the card that actually motivated the entire order. This is the 13-14 Ben McLemore certified black patch, 1 of 1. And I've been wanting a McLemore patch for a while, and I, ultimately was looking for one from, I think it was Prestige, I don't remember. And there was one on ComC for like $12. This one is like double the price, triple the price, 35. And it's a 101. It's got a way nicer patch. The ones from that other set were all just like trim patches. I didn't want that. I like the chunky patch here. Unfortunately, I had lost out on a flawless Ben McLemore rookie patch during that combined shipping period. So I'm pretty bummed because I would have loved that flawless patch too. It would have been great, and it was game used. Here's a baseball auto from a reliever for the Guardians who came up last season, Andrew Walters. On card out of 250. This is a Shohei Ohtani Topps Now. So this is one of the cards that, like, I'd never buy this myself. I never look for it. It was ending during the period that I had the DC Sports, and it chronicled from July 2023 when Shohei Ohtani, in his doubleheader, had a shutout in the first game as a pitcher and then hit 2 home runs in game 2 of the doubleheader. And, I'm not an Ohtani fan. I'm not like trying to invest in or flip his cards or anything, but this is the type of card where I'm like, this is a pretty historical moment of a generational player. If I can, add it in for a couple bucks, why not? And I love cards like this that chronicle specific moments in time. Here's another Guardians rookie from last time. This is there's going to be a lot of Guardians heavy here. And it's a Bowman's Best Blue Refractor of Kyle Manzardo, who's going to be hopefully our replacement in terms of like production for our first baseman we traded away. And I like Bowman's Best because it always has that like best fact or whatever. I like the back of that. That one's out of 150. Another Bowman's Best purple from our best relief pitcher. It's the Purple Mojo out of 250, I think. Yeah, out of 250. And that's Emmanuel Clase. Kind of had one of the best seasons of a relief pitcher ever last season. I'm excited for this one because I'm always excited to add some Kings, or specifically Tyrese Halliburton's. And this is his choice red and green from Optic. And I thought, you know, I hadn't added a Tyrese card in a while, so I'm a big fan of that card. Looks great. It's a lot of color on there with the red, the green, and the purple, but I like the effect, and I thought it was a pretty reasonable addition, and looks, thankfully looks in good condition. This was another one that I've been looking to add for a while, so I was excited when I saw it come up. It was in Omri Caspi. I might as well take it out since it's so easy. An Omri Caspi 0910 limited jumbo jersey auto. 0910 limited was the first hobby box I ever bought, so it's a little nostalgic for me. But yeah, I love those 0910 Panini designs when Caspi and Tyreek Evans were rookies. Obviously a bummer because a lot of the autos are sticker autos. I don't know why they didn't just place that sticker right here. Would have been a much better place for the auto. But one of the perks of collecting Kings is you can do so cheaply, and you don't have to worry about, like, you spend $5 on a card like that and it's all good because it's so cheap. And then here is a Davion Mitchell Pink Velocity out of 79 rookie. Everyone loves the black velocities out of 39. I actually like the pinks better. Maybe it's because I feel like they complement the purple better. So I'm a fan of the pink purple combination. I do like the velocities. I think that for rookies outside of 2018-19, this is one of my favorite kind of Donruss and Optic rookie designs with this kind of angled quadrilateral. Sorry, that's such a nerdy term. The angled quadrilateral here, it kind of makes the window feel bigger. There's some motion. I love cards that have their designs that elicit a little bit of motion in them. Okay, so that's kind of grouping number one. Let's look at grouping number two. And I already see, you already see some more Guardians in there. And this first card is kind of interesting because this player used to be a pitching prospect on the Guardians. I picked up some of his lower numbered Bowman Chrome on-card autos, and so I picked up this base auto, and then I found out that he's not even part of the organization anymore. He's part of the Reds organization. So it's really weird with baseball because, like, you have prospects that never play a game in the majors for your team, and it's just a weird dynamic. So I'll probably keep it. I don't know I think it's my third auto of his. I'll probably keep it, but I'm kind of in that place where I'm figuring out, what do I do with these prospects that never played a game in the majors for my team? This is a low-numbered Adam Plutko out of 10 from Topps Chrome. So this is numbered out of 10. It's kind of like a cracked ice, I think, atomic sort of refractor. It's numbered out of 10, and yeah, he was just a pitcher I rooted for his couple seasons as a starting pitcher on the Guardians. Our hopefully catcher of the future, Bo Naylor, who was supposed to be our catcher of the future and then did not have a good season last season, his first full season in the majors. This is a Future Stars, some sort of blue foil refractor, and that one's at a $9.99. I'd mentioned my affinity for 0910 cards, so here's an 0910 Absolute dual from Brooke Lopez and Devin Harris. So this is a dual jersey. Again, I'm obsessed with 0910 Absolute. I think they did such a good job featuring memorabilia. Very unique design here. Like, this is not similar to anything you'll see Panini put out in the 2020s. So I like that. It's really unique, and that's really what appeals to me about the 0910, the first 2 years, 2009 and 2010 Panini releases. They're just so much more unique. I feel like everything we've seen ever since in that 2011 or 2012 and beyond is just all the same. And it's slight differences, but it's just all the same. So I'm not necessarily going for any sort of set or master set or anything from the 0910 release, but if I can find cards from that release cheap, I'm going to add them. 10 out of 100. I don't know if if either of them had a jersey number of 10 or not, but I guess not. I guess it's 11 and 34. It's on the card. Dummy. Yeah, so 11 and 34. Another player I like to pick up is some Dirk. So here's a Dirk. This is an SPX. I think it's a base card. From, what year is that from? That's from 99, 2000. So second year, SPX base card. Again, I like the shine on this. This is a really, really good looking base card. So I'm happy I picked that up. Love adding to these small player collections I have of Dirk, Duncan, another guy, John Stockton. This is Holding Court Refractor. I believe this is from Finest. Yeah, from Topps Finest. And this is cool because obviously I talked about Topps Finest in a video recently, and that's a really good looking card. That is, oh, it's surprisingly from either 96 or 97. And that's surprising because that has not greened at all. That looks so good. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Here's an E-Topps Dirk. So E-Topps, I'm not the most familiar with the program, but I think it was something similar to a Topps Now, in a sense that like there were certain cards that were available for certain periods of time, and then you had a certain amount of time to redeem them or to purchase them, and then they would mail out physical copies of them. I saw an Allen Iverson E-Topps auto on Reddit recently, and I thought, oh, I didn't realize that E-Topps had kind of sold autos in that way. Here's a Tristan McKenzie on-card auto from Topps 5-star. No, Topps Tier 1, sorry. So yeah, his autos are dirt cheap. This guy was a Cy Young candidate a couple years back and then didn't even stick in the majors last year. So it's really an interesting story with him. He had an injury and kind of, I guess, couldn't recover, but we're hopeful. We need him to stick in the rotation this year because Shane Bieber's injured and he got Tommy John, and he'll come back and halfway through the season, a little later. Another player I like to collect pickup cards of are guys like Damian Lillard, and probably for him, it's only Portland stuff. It's only Portland stuff so far. I don't pick up a lot of his stuff, so I haven't had a ton of chances to pick up Bucks stuff, but I guess I'd be open to it. But this is the orange 75 out of 75 from Chronicles. I really enjoy the Chronicles base designs. This is from 22-23, and I really like this kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's just in my head because I know what the theme of the product is, but the kind of like newspapery feel and the two pictures next to each other. I love that design. This is one of the ones I'm more excited from this mail day, and that's a Duncan from Bowman Elevation. It's a Tim Duncan jersey card. I think it's technically supposed to be a patch, but obviously it's not really much of a patch. And that's numbered out of 25. I think this was probably the most expensive card out of the mail day, other than that Macklemore. So yeah, again, it's like you kind of see a smattering here of the players I like to collect with the kind of long-standing with the team, kind of humble superstar. That's kind of who I like to collect, loyal to their team. Here's another card numbered at 25, Andres Jimenez, blue from, I forget what product this is from. It's from Topps, obviously. Topps Archives, that's what it was. So this is Topps Archives card, and that's numbered 21 out of 25. And I'm okay with the fact that we just traded him away this summer because he was a big part of a couple playoff runs that we made. And so that's a great card. I'm excited to have it. This is a card that is not for me, but one of my friends is a Oregon State alum, and this catcher she's obsessed with this catcher, Adley Rutschman. And so here and there, when I can find it cheap, combined shipping, it's only been through DC Sports, I'll buy a card of his. And hopefully I have a stack of cards of his that I can gift to her at some point. She just had her first kid, so maybe that is an appropriate time to gift her that card. And our last little package here is another Dirk. Starts off with another Dirk. So this is a Dirk triple thread sepia parallel at a $2.99. I have the full Kings team set from this product, or from this parallel. And so I thought, hey, that fits pretty well with what I already have, and so I added that. I was excited about this one. This one, it's so cheap. It's a Topps Black 0304 Topps Black out of 500. I know it's high numbered, but obviously an iconic year, iconic design of Topps, and it's the Mike Bibby. So happy to go through that. His collection is going to be one of the ones I'm going through next, both on YouTube and on forums and Reddit and stuff. So yeah, 14 out of 500. So that's the Topps Black parallel, which for some years is crazy. Thankfully, 0304, it's not crazy. Here's a 1952 style Dirk, just the base. But I think I really liked that they chose to do that like retro Dallas jersey with the retro design, the 1952 style design. I think that was a really cool design choice. And you can see that little facsimile auto there of his autograph. So yeah. And that's out of $4.99. We got a Kings rookie from the mid-2000s who was not very good, Quincy Doobie, numbered to $9.99. But it's just, I mean, it's great that I can buy a card like this for $2. And it's an on-card auto of a Kings rookie that, I won't say we had like tons of high hopes for, but that was from 06-07 authentic. So that was our first year not making the playoffs in the beginning of that huge drought. And so we were hoping for whatever we could get. Here is another Dirk. This is a Crusade Blue from either 13-14, 14-15. I really like Crusade. I mean, I'm working on a Crusade Rainbow for Halliburton, but this is an earlier year of Crusade. Oh, I am way off. 16-17 is that one. Jason Williams, just a base insert, Y2K core from Hoops. Not a Halliburton, but a Sabonis, the guy he was traded for. This is a Contenders, I think it's called Purple Seismic. The parallels these days are crazy, but obviously purple is the whole color match thing. And I actually like the color match better when it's a jersey like this. It's a black jersey with the purple accents with the purple card. And that one is an FOTL, first off the line parallel, out of 18. So that one is a cool one. It's not common that I add a ton of those rare low numbered cards in these DC Sports Mail days. Here's a Jim Thome. Certified cuts from when Certified was produced in 2009, I think. Yeah, this is 2009 in baseball. Oh, sorry, 2004. 2004 certified. And yeah, again, just a really kind of unique looking insert. And this was one of his, he had already been moved to the Phillies. He went as a free agent, numbered from the early 2000s. So again, easy to pick up for a buck or two. Jonathan Rodriguez, one of our current prospects who we can hope can jump into the outfield this season, because we don't have a ton of outfield depth. So it's a base, and that's the 2024. That 2024 design is really distinctive with this kind of like neon light sort of border and the team name in like neon. So yeah, cool little card. And this is a card I am actually very excited for. I think this is the one I'm most excited for. I forgot about this card, so I'm excited for it. And this is, I know it's a no-name player, but it's a Georgios Papagiannis, one of our terrible first-round selections from the mid-2010s. National Treasures, chunky, beautiful, huge patch, 3 out of 3. And it's like, I think this was like a $7 or $9 card. So I can't get this thing open right now, but that's fine. So yeah, I love this patch. I have a bunch of similar patches from this set because the Kings had like 4 or 5 rookies that season. So there's Malachi Richardson, there's Papagiannis. I think there's one more. Yeah, and so this is one that I'm really excited for with that hollow foil. Very nice card. So yeah, so that is my DC Sports Mail Day. And there's one more package, that last one that came in, that I'm excited to go through and show you, because after those two, I do know at least the big ones of what to expect in this one. And this one is kind of stuff that I think that it's got some PC cards that a lot of collectors, team and player collectors, like from and like to add to their collection. So some of the ones, first of all, that I added with some combined shipping is this Mutombo Gold Label Class 3. And you can see there, that's the Class 3 parallel. And, you know, this one was just 99 cents. Maybe I'll be able to trade it or sell it to add to the collection. Then a Kobe as well for a similar reason. So trade it or sell it to move for something. This one is for the PC. My very favorite jersey cards are Topps Pristine jersey cards. So this is a Tim Duncan jersey all-star shooting shirt, game worn. So I like the material here. You can tell is very unique, that shooting shirt material. I think Topps Pristine did jersey cards, not patch cards, but jersey cards better than any other. And the last two are the ones that are the reason I purchased this lot. And those are two Topps MVP promotion cards. One is the Scott Pollard and for those of you who are unaware, these ones were, I think, redemptions. Like you got these cards in packs, and on the back was like a redemption you filled out. And I think there was a maximum of 100 that could be redeemed. And of course, not all of them probably were redeemed. So there's the Scott Pollard and the rookie Gerald Wallace one. And these are pretty hard to find. I think player and team collectors find them pretty hard to find. I was really bummed because I missed out on a Hito Turkoglu one from this set, which unfortunately, you know, I got busy with kids and I missed the end of the auction. So that's kind of the way that goes. But anyway, really exciting to add these two. These are probably my best cards of each of these two guys, and happy to add the other ones as well. So hope you guys enjoyed these mail day. It was a big mail day. I think it was pretty diverse. It's always fun to get some DC sports card because you never know shipment, because you never know what's going to come in that package. You know, I had 30 cards in that package and definitely might have forgotten some of the cards. I had to come back and redo this last package because I was so excited about that shipment that I forgot about to record this one. So and this one was cool. It's always nice to add these kind of rare PC cards. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys get some nice mail days of your own. And of course, happy collecting.